everyone, I am Nanishwari Chidrawar. Welcome to my channel Anytime Maths. In my previous video, we have already seen what is GP series, Geometric Progression Series. Then we have seen how to find nth term of GP series using the formula Tn, nth term, A r raised to n minus 1, where A is first term and r is common ratio. This we have already seen. In this video, we will see how to find sum of first n terms of GP series. Let's start with interesting example. Say there are 10 temples in a row. A man wants to offer flowers to the gods in a temple. Okay, but in some fashion. He wants to offer one flower to the first temple. Then every time he wants to double the flowers. In second temple, he wants to offer 2 flowers. In third temple, he wants to offer 4 flowers like this. In next temple, he wants to offer 8 flowers. Like this, it continues till 10th temple. Okay. Now, how many flowers he should bring with him? That we have to find. So, we should add these number of flowers, right? 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8. Like this till 10th term. Understand the sequence. Here, we are finding the next term of the sequence by multiplying a constant to its previous term, right? Next term will be 16. So this is like GP series, right? Common ratio is 2. Now to find the sum of 10 terms of GP series, finding each and every term and adding together, it will take time and tiresome. So there is a shortcut for this. There is a formula to find the sum of first n terms of GP. Let's see that. Let's take general GP series A, AR, AR square, AR cube, like this till nth term. Nth term is A r raised to n minus 1. Now let's find the sum of n terms of GP. Sum is denoted by S and there are n terms, so we are writing Sn, sum of n terms. This is nothing but adding all these terms, right? A plus AR square plus AR cube till last term. Now multiply this equation with R. So what we will get? R into Sn. So R into each and every term, right? AR square. See, we are getting the same terms again. AR cube, AR power 4, like this. And last term will be AR raised to n. Okay? Understood? Why we are multiplying R to this equation? So that we are getting the same terms again. See, all these terms we have got here. Right? Now, to eliminate these terms, let's subtract this equation minus this equation. So, what we will get? 1 minus R into Sn, right? Then, this minus this. A plus some numbers, all these numbers, minus same numbers again, minus A r raised to n. This and this bracket gets cancelled, right? So, we are left with A minus A raised to r power n. So, we can write 1 minus r Sn is equals to A common 1 minus r power n. So, Sn, sum of n terms, is A into 1 minus r power n divided by 1 minus r. Okay, we can write this equation as like this, multiplying numerator and denominator by minus 1. So, we will get A into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. This is the sum formula, sum of first n terms of GP series. Now let's come back to our previous example. We have to find sum of first 10 terms of the GP series. For this GP series, first term is 1. So A equal to 1. Common ratio is 2. There are 10 terms, so we can say n equal to 10. Let's apply the formula and find the sum of 10 terms. S10 is equals to A into r power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. This is the formula. Just now we have seen this. Let's substitute these numbers here and find the sum. A is 1 into r power n, 2 power 10, minus 1 divided by r minus 1, 2 minus 1. Okay. So this is nothing but 1 into 2 power 10 is 1024 minus 1 divided by 1. So this value is 1023. Okay. So sum of first 10 terms of this GP is 1023. So he should bring these many flowers to offer 10 temples. Understood? Now let's see the difference between arithmetic progression AP series and geometric progression GP series, so that there won't be confusion between these two series. In my previous video, we have already seen arithmetic progression. In arithmetic progression, first term is denoted by A and common difference is denoted by D. In GP series, geometric progression, first term is A and common ratio. Instead of common difference, here we have common ratio and it is denoted by R. Okay. AP series is like A plus D. We are adding common difference to its previous term to get next term. Next term will be A plus 2D. Like this series continues. But GP series is like A into R. We are multiplying common ratio to its previous term to get next term. Next term will be AR square. Like this is GP series. Okay. Nth term of AP series is A plus N minus 1D. This is the formula. Nth term of GP series will be A into R power N minus 1. Okay. Here common difference can be positive, can be negative or 0. Here common ratio of the GP series can be positive, can be negative, but R cannot be 0. Okay. To find sum of first n terms of AP series, formula is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. The proof for this we have already seen in previous video. This formula we can write it as n by 2 first term of AP plus last term of AP. Okay. Sum of first n terms of GP series is A into 1 minus R power n divided by 1 minus R. This can be written as A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Understood? Understood the difference between AP series and GP series? Now let's solve few problems on GP series. Here I have taken two problems. Let's solve this first. See what is given? Sum of first three terms of GP is 39 by 10. So there are three terms of GP and sum of three terms is 39 by 10. And product is 1. So product of these terms is 1. Then we have to find common ratio. Okay, we have to find this and the terms. Okay, understood the question? Now, here we can take general GP series AR square. Okay, but it is advisable to take the terms like this A by R, A and AR. Whenever they gave three terms, it is advisable to take these terms. See, when we multiply, product of the three terms is 1. So when we multiply, so here you will get some terms. But here when you multiply, R and R gets cancelled. Directly you will get AQ. One variable is gone. So it is advisable to take three terms like this. You can take this, but the calculations are difficult. This is easy. So let's go with these terms. So three terms of GP are A by R, A and AR. See, sum of three terms. So A by R plus A plus AR is 39 by 10. Right? And the product of three terms. This into this into this. R and R gets cancelled. So AQ is equals to 1. So from this A is equals to 1. Right? Easy. So we can say three terms of the GP are 1 by R, 1 and R. Right? Easy. Now sum of the three terms is this. So we can write 1 by R plus 1 plus R is equals to 39 by 10. Now let's solve this and find the value of R. Okay. Now common denominator, LCM, 1 plus R square is equals to 39 by 10. Cross multiplication, 10 plus 10R plus 10R square is equals to 39R. Now this is 10R square minus 29R plus 10. Solving this quadratic equation by factorization method. So 10R square minus 25R minus 4R minus plus 10. So here common is 5R. 2R plus 5. 2R minus 5. Here common is minus 2. So we are left with 2R minus 5. So factors are 5R minus 2 and 2R minus 5. So equating each factors to 0. So we will get R is equals to 2 by 5 and we will get R is equals to 5 by 2. Here we got two values of R. Both are correct. By using both the values of R, you will get same terms of GP. Let's find it out. See, let's take R is equals to 2 by 5. Then the terms of GP is 1 by 2 by 5 comma 1 and r 2 by 5. These are the three terms of GP. Now let's take r equal to 5 by 2. Then the terms are 1 divided by 5 by 2. So 2 by 5, 1 and r is 5 by 2. These are the same terms of GP but it's in reverse way. Okay, understood? Both the values are correct. Now pause this video and take screenshot. Try to solve this problem on your own. Then match your answer with mine. Now let's solve this problem together. See, find the sum. So we have to find sum. Sum of what? Sum of products of corresponding term of the sequence. So this is one sequence and this is second sequence. Let's write two sequence. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. This is first sequence and second is 128, 32, 8, 2 and 1 by 2. See, what we need? Products of corresponding terms of the sequence. We need the product of this and this term. First term of the both sequence. Second term of the both sequence. Product of third term of both sequence. Then we'll get one resulting sequence. Then we have to find sum of all the terms of this resulting sequence. Understood? See, let's write this sequence in easy way. This is 2, this is 4, so we can write 2 square. This is 2 cube, 2 power 4, 2 power 5. Now this is GP series. Okay. Now for this sequence 128 is 2 power 7. This is 2 power 5, 2 cube, 2 power 1. This is 2 power minus 1, right? 1 by 2, 2 power minus 1. Now we have to multiply. Now multiplication is easy. So resultant sequence is 2 into 2 power 7. So we will get 2 power 8. Next term is 2 power 7. Next is 3 plus 3, 6, 2 power 6. Next term is 2 power 5. Next term is 5 minus 1, so 2 power 4. Right? So this is our resultant sequence. Now we have to find sum of all these sequence. See, resultant sequence is also GP. Here first term is 2 power 8 and common ratio is 1 by 2. We can write 2 power minus 1. Okay, anything is fine. Now let's apply the sum formula. There are 5 terms, so we can say n equal to 5. Sum of 5 terms is equals to a into r power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. 2 power 8, r is 1 by 2, 1 by 2, n is 5. So this is minus 1 divided by r minus 1, 1 by 2 minus 1. So this is 2 power 8, this is 1 by 32 minus 1, 1 by 2 minus 1, so minus half, right? So this is minus 2 comes here, 2 power 9 into 1 by 32 minus 1. So we will get minus 31 by 32, minus minus plus. So in denominator we got 32, so 2 power 5, this and this gets cancelled, we are left with 2 power 4. So 2 power 4 is 16 into 31, this value is 16 1 16 3 48 plus 1. So 496. Sum of all these terms is 496. Okay. When we multiply two GP series, resultant series is also GP. Understood? Thank you everyone. Hope you like this video.